Well, hello everyone, welcome to Chateau Malbec. It's a lovely day and we're currently standing in the area outside the barns, as you can see. Normally Chateau Malbec is very quiet, but we've got quite a lot of activity going on here today. Anyway, we'll have a walk round and I'll show you what the place is like. That's a Super Guépard, one of my favourite aircraft to fly. Which I'll do another video showing what it's like to fly the Guépard from Chateau Malbec. As you can see, we've got a bit of company over here. Don't know whether there's a bit of a problem. They seems to be something to do with gardening or the site services. Young lady there on her phone. Anyway, let's go over and have a look over in the barn. As you can see, there's a lot of hay and straw being kept here, and we have I think it's an FK9 here in the barn. Obviously the owners are doing a bit of work, and I see that they're just checking out the controls or something, I don't know. While we're here, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look round the back. See, we've got a trailer parked here outside the white barn. The white barn isn't used for anything to do with flying. It's just part of the chateau. They've got all their maintenance tools and tractors and things in there. Anyway, let's go back and we'll take a walk down the airfield. I think we've got some visiting aircraft in today, so it'd be quite interesting to see what's going on down there. We don't get many visiting aircraft here at Chateau Malbec because it's a tricky little airfield to land at. Very short runway with a slope on it, and it deters people from coming here because it's not the easiest place to land at. Several people have come here and they visited, and they've ended up breaking their undercarriages. In the distance there you can see the broadcasting mast, the television mast from a place called Aerodrome. Local television and radio services are broadcast from there. I see we've got someone over here visiting in their Toyota Land Cruiser. These are the two hangars at Malbec, which put up by the owners themselves. Obviously got a fire extinguisher there just for safety. The fronts lift up to let the aircraft get in and out of the hangars. Let's go and have a look and see who's visiting. We've got a Pendulaire here, a flex wing. Very nice looking flex wing. Don't know where the owner is. Another one here. I think this is an Allegro. Yep, looks to be an Allegro. Here we have a Whittaker. A Whittaker is a tube and fabric microlight, or ULM, designed by Mike Whittaker in the UK. It's a first generation microlight, all open as you can see. Quite a nice little aircraft to fly, very much stick and rudder is what it's all about. Let's have a look and see what else is going on over here. I think we've got some workers over on the field here. We might take a look at them later. Let's nip down to the bottom towards the chateau. The chateau is a key feature of Chateau Malbec airfield because obviously every time you take off it passes below you to your left, and when you land it's below you just to your right. So it's a very important feature. You can see the slope on the runway here. It's how we can get by with having just a short runway, but it means that you take off down the hill. You can't take off up the hill, otherwise you'd end up crashing into the barn and the trees at that end. You can only take off down the hill, and of course you land uphill. You can't land from the opposite direction. There's the windsock. So it's a nice day today, not a lot of wind. We've got a couple of cones here which show the threshold. If you land below the cones, you'll be landing early and you could end up bouncing and possibly breaking your undercarriage. Don't know where the other cone has gone. Normally there's another cone just here. Have to see what's happened to that. Perhaps need a replacement, so people can see exactly where to land. Let's head down towards the chateau. It's not a very big chateau by French standards. It's owned by an Anglo-American family. The lady owner, she's British, and her husband is American. You can see that there's a swimming pool down there, but it's not very nice. It's a bit messy. Right, let's go back up. You can see, you get an idea of what this runway is like. You can see the problem with landing early. You're landing on a very steep upgrade, and the upgrade diminishes after you get to the cones. I have to see about replacing this lost cone, I really must. I'll just see if I can find a bit of a gap in the fence here, which I can crouch and get through to go and see what those guys are doing up on the top. Let's go through just here. Okay, let's go up to the top. Well, while we're here, this is something which tends to plague this area a bit, which is a wild boar. Looks as though there's a mama boar with one of her broods of piglets is visiting us today. Normally one wouldn't want to go this close because she would be very protective. Right, you can see those nasty little teeth that she's got. Okay, let's head up the top. You'll see, in fact, on the ground here, as we go further, you'll see some of the damage that they cause. They can dig some pretty big holes in the land. We might see some as we're walking over. Running it. There's some here, look at the damage there. Don't know what they're doing here, but they all seem... So they've got a bit of a problem which they're trying to sort out. Anyway, we'll leave them to it. Head up, back up to the where we started from. There we are, quick look around Chateau Malbec.